Welcome back to Phenom Yachts to Build. I'm Sean Reel. In today's episode, we're going to give you a progress report on the all-new flagship for Phenom Yachts, the Phenom 43. We're going to check out the paint processes that are going on the boat, and we'll even go to the water and check out the latest Phenom 37 to come off the line. All right, so our progress report on the Phenom 43. The deck is in, the console pan is in, and from the very beginning, you've seen me inside this console, even before the 5-axis mill had any chance to touch anything. Now, we're starting to put in the cabinetry. It's starting to take shape around me. You're starting to see this will be the sink. This is the cooktop. The microwave will go above my head. The refrigerator will be down here. You move back, and we'll have the shower and the toilet. Now let's jump out of this thing, and we'll check out what's going to go over top of my head to give us our full 7 feet of headroom. All right, so now we're standing outside the boat, and I'm standing next to the console liner, and our consoles are made of 3 pieces. We've got a console pan, console cap, and there's a liner that goes inside of that. The console liner that I'm standing next to and the cap form one piece. If we didn't do it this way, you would have exposed raw fiberglass and an unfinished piece on the inside of the console. Now on the inside, we're doing some PI work. PI work stands for polish and inspection. What we're doing is we're buffing out any imperfections on the inside of the console so that we have the perfect fit and finish on the inside. All right, last couple of updates on the Phenom 43 hull. Javi's down here underneath working on some PI work around the bow thruster. When this hull comes out of the mold, this is one big opening back here. We manufacture a fiberglass piece that's inserted, glassed in, and faired. It really speaks to the fit and finish of a Phenom yacht. Also, the hull sides are primed and ready to go to paint. Let's go over to the engine booth and see what Jimmy has going on with the motors. All right, we're inside the paint booth here for our engines at Phenom Yachts. And as you can see, it's just a small white building. We've got our V10 Mercury 400 horsepower engine here, kind of taken apart, and you can see the gray strips down the side. This is the primer. It will act as the backdrop for this really dark blue that we're gonna paint the rest of the boat. You can see the cowling here. There's the cap here for the oil fill, and we've got the engine back in the background. We're gonna do this mohawk stripe down it. It's gonna be awesome. And we use this gray primer. If you could think about it, the white backdrop you see around us, if we were gonna paint that black, it would take forever to get that black to cover all the white. So we use a darker primer to really make this blue topaz that the rest of the boat's gonna be, make this blue topaz really pop. All right, we're gonna get out of here so Jimmy can get to work at finalizing these motors. Let's get out of the way. Jimmy's fixing to kick this fan on and get in here and start painting, so we'll get out of the way so we can get to work. When Jimmy walks into the paint booth, he sprays a test card to see how evenly the gun lays down the paint. Then he'll make adjustments in the air pressure and flow rate to get the best possible spray across the engine. All right, Jimmy's in here putting this Alex Seal blue topaz on these engines right now. It's a super quick process. It's really just 2 coats of paint, let it dry, and then he comes back and puts the clear coat on it. As you can see, it doesn't take long to actually get this done. All right, Jimmy's done with the first coat. He's got a couple minutes. He's gonna get the second coat on. Then he's got 2 coats of clear coat's gonna go on. What we're gonna do is run outside and take a look at what these engines look like when they're fully assembled and all painted up and ready to go. All right, we're in here at the warehouse. Jimmy's got the motor put back together, the cowling's reconstructed, the decals are back on it, the paint's cured. This thing turned out awesome. Take a look at this blue topaz Mohawk on this engine. All right, now we're gonna go over to the other paint booth and check out the rest of the paint project for the boat. All right, now we're here inside the paint booth at Phenom Yachts. And what we've got here is the underside of the Buggy top. So our 43 is gonna have a gap tower that we've discussed before. This is the underside, so we've already painted it in the blue topaz from Alex Seal. And in a few days, they're gonna be pulling in the hull, and they're gonna get the blue topaz down the hull side of this boat as well. Now let's head down to the water and see what Jim and Alex are up to. All right, we wanted to take this opportunity to show you the very latest Phenom 37 that's just come off the line. We're down here at the docks right now. Jim and Alex have just finished up the sea trial, the very initial sea trial of this boat. We wanted to take the opportunity to jump on board and show you some of the personalizations. Let's go take a look. All right, let's go check this thing out. All right, we're out here cruising around, and it's important to note that the boat is not 100% complete yet. We do have some more work to do. This is our initial sea trial and verification that the boat is hooked up properly. I did want to show you some of the personalizations the customer chose, starting with our Photique tow rail, and this is by far one of the most popular options that we offer here at Phenom Yachts. This is Photique, it's all painted fiberglass, and it's all done in-house, so we control the whole process here in-house. Again, this is one of our most popular choices. Let's go back to the helm and take a look at some more personalizations. So here at the helm, most of what you see here is standard with the exception of the Photique helm pod, and the customer chose to go with an Edson steering wheel and carbon fiber rather than stainless steel. And here at the aft section of the boat, the customer chose a Photique transom, and remember, all of our Photique work is done in-house here at Phenom. They also chose the sea glass Mohawks to go on these V10 Mercuries. Remember earlier in the episode, we showed you Jimmy painting the blue topaz on the engines for the Phenom 43. All right, we're all finished up. We're gonna get this boat back to the plant so it can be completed. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.